What if I told you there's a magic number that could set you free? A percentage that, once you understand it, could be the key to walking away from your job years, even decades, before traditional retirement age? That number is 4%. And today, we're diving deep into how this simple rule could change everything about your financial future. Financial independence isn't just for the ultra-wealthy. It's a mathematical formula that's accessible to anyone willing to understand and apply it. Today, I'm breaking down the cornerstone of the FIRE movement. Financial independence, retire early, that has helped thousands of ordinary people escape the 9-to-5 grind and live life on their own terms. The 4% rule is deceptively simple. It states that you can withdraw 4% of your investment portfolio in your first year of retirement. Adjust that amount for inflation each subsequent year, and your money should last at least 30 years. Let's break this down with real numbers. Say you've saved $1 million. The 4% rule says you can withdraw $40,000 in year one. If inflation is 2% the next year, you'd withdraw $40,800. But here's where the magic happens. This isn't just about making your money last through retirement. For the FIRE community, the 4% rule helps answer the most important question. How much do I need to save before I can quit my job? The answer: take your annual expenses and multiply by 25. That's your FIRE number, the amount you need invested before you can live off your portfolio indefinitely. If you need $40,000 a year to live comfortably, you'll need $1 million invested. The 4% rule works because of two fundamental principles: portfolio growth and inflation adjustment. Historically, a balanced portfolio might average 5 to 6% real returns over long periods. If you're withdrawing 4% while your portfolio is growing at 5 to 6% on average, you can see how your money can last indefinitely. But what about bad market years? This is where the sequence of returns risk comes in, possibly the biggest threat to early retirees. If the market crashes right after you retire, withdrawing from a diminished portfolio can permanently damage its growth potential. The 4% rule is designed to account for this worst-case scenario. The FIRE movement has embraced the 4% rule because it transforms retirement planning from a vague future goal into a precise mathematical target. Traditional retirement advice often sounds like, save as much as you can, for as long as you can. The FIRE approach flips this on its head. Figure out how much you need to live on, multiply by 25, save that amount, then retire, regardless of your age. Despite its popularity, the 4% rule isn't without critics. The rule was based on historical U.S. market returns, one of the most successful markets in world history. Future returns might not be as generous. Many financial experts today suggest that a 3 to 3.5% withdrawal rate might be more conservative. So how do you actually apply the 4% rule to your life? First, calculate your annual expenses. Be thorough and realistic. For example, if you spend $60,000 per year, your target number is $1.5 million. Next, consider your other income sources. Will you have Social Security, rental properties, part-time work? Subtract this income from your expenses to get your portfolio-dependent expenses. If you expect $15,000 annually from other sources, your portfolio only needs to cover $45,000, reducing your FIRE number to $1.125 million. Third, build your investment strategy, a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds. Studies suggest that having 50 to 75% in stocks throughout retirement offers the best chance for long-term sustainability. Finally, monitor and adjust. The 4% rule isn't meant to be followed blindly. Remember that financial independence is not an all-or-nothing goal. Every dollar you save brings you incrementally closer to freedom. So I'll leave you with this question. What would you do differently with your life if you knew you could become financially independent in 10, 15, or 20 years? The 4% rule gives you the roadmap. The journey, and where it ultimately leads you, is entirely up to you.